If you're investing in Japan, you've probably heard about NISA. But what about its quieter sibling, iDeCo? In short, iDeCo is your personal government-backed retire account where every single yen you contribute lowers your tax today. Today, we are breaking down how iDeCo works, how it compares to NISA, and how to decide which one deserves your hard-earned yen. This is my Rakuten Securities trading account. So inside this account, you can see I have access to my NISA, and then next to it, I have the iDeCo. iDeCo is Japan tax deductible retirement account. There is two options on how you contribute to the pension. There is the Kokumin Nenkin, which means the national pension. It is for people who are self-employed or students or part-timers, or also the people who don't work, or if you are looking for a job and you are at home or a spouse, and it is a flat rate. I'm recording this on July 2026. The current rate is 17,920 yen per month contribution for the pension. This is mandatory. But if you are an employee, it is withheld from the gross salary. It is with you. So you basically pay about 9%, 9.15% of your gross salary is going towards your pension, and your employer pays exactly the same, 9.15%. So this is where it's very different between the employees, the people who are employees, and people who are self-employed or contractors, freelance. I am a contractor, so I am paying for my Kokumin Nenkin, my national tax. So this is a flat rate. If you think about it, it's not a lot of money. It's just 17,000 and change. It does increase every year on the fiscal, at the beginning of the Japan fiscal year, which is in April. So next year it will be a little bit higher number. It changes few hundred yen every year. The iDeCo is you decide if you want to add some extra contribution towards your retirement, and this is this account is backed by the government. So it's basically you are not trading stocks, you're putting money to work inside the iDeCo, and you decide how much you want to contribute. The maximum contribution as of 2026 is 68,000 yen per month, maximum contribution. But it is going to change at the end of the year 2026. So this number will increase to 72,000 if I remember well. For my own case, as I am recording this video, I am 53 years old, and I started contributing in my iDeCo when I became a contractor. It was the year 2021, August. We are in July, exactly 5 years. This is the graph of my iDeCo progression as when I started. So when I started, I tried to max as much as possible. So the first year, I think I went full house, I went 68,000 yen per month for about 1 year. So this is why you can see a very big progression. You should consider iDeCo only and only if you stay at least until you are 60 years old in Japan. If not, just forget about it. You can scrap the ID. Why I'm saying this is because you cannot withdraw the fund, you cannot access the fund until you are 60 years old. The contribution works from the age 20 to 59. The difference between NISA and iDeCo is basically iDeCo is keeping your money held until you are 60 years old, and it does reduce your income tax and resident tax immediately on the present terms. So let's say you contribute 300,000 yen per year toward your iDeCo. This does reduce your taxable income and the resident tax also immediately for the year. And what's happened is you will of course save that money. You save the money you contribute inside your iDeCo, because when you get to 60 years old, you hopefully, you can see the graph for me over the years, does increase. So you get at least your money back. I'm going to show you why I'm saying at least, because if I go to the top of my page on Rakuten, this is my iDeCo page. So you can see it's now loading. So you're going to see, I'm not bragging, I'm just showing you. So far, I contributed 1,492,000 yen, and the growth is average is 20% over the 5 years, and I got now an extra 1,491,000. It is actually exactly 5 years. It's basically my contribution just double. You can see the numbers here. I'm not making the numbers. I'm not bragging. There is not a skill from me, because it's just a monthly automated payment towards the funds I selected inside the iDeCo, and this is how it just works automatically. It's not me doing anything else and just dedicated lump sum every month. So as I said at the beginning, for the first year I did max up to 68,000 per month, and then I needed liquidity. I did reduce down to 10,000, and then over the years I did increase little by little to try to optimize my contribution towards my iDeCo, but also making sure I still have enough cash for my daily life. So right now, as of 2026, I contribute 15,000 yen per month, and I will probably try to increase a little bit more. I try to balance with the money I'm putting towards my liquid portfolio inside the NISA and the taxable account, and I make sure I have some extra money to go to work towards my iDeCo, reducing my income tax also. To help you understand how it works, is basically the iDeCo money is working to help you reduce your income tax while also optimizing your pension when you get 60 years old. You can withdraw that as a lump sum when you get 60, or you can also decide that you receive regular payment from the money you made through the iDeCo. The NISA is very different. It is very liquid, so the money you put inside your NISA is tax-free for any Japanese asset, because the way I'm saying this is inside the NISA you still get tax if you hold anything that is foreign than Japan assets. So let's say you own, I would say, like a Vanguard US dollar denominated ETF, you will get withdrawn first 10% tax from the USA. On the Japanese side, you will not get tax, the 20% income tax on profits. Before I wrap up this video, I should also mention that if you are employed, you can still access to the iDeCo. You can also contribute personally inside your iDeCo. That's also an option for you. Your employer might have a pension plan, and which means you don't need to make contribution towards the iDeCo. You can contribute through your employer pension plan. That's a difference. Also about pension, since we are talking about pension, if you are in Japan for less than 10 years, you can forget about whatever you did as contribution towards any pension, that you will not be able to get back that money that you did contribute inside iDeCo or without the iDeCo. That's the pension, that's the rule for the pension things. And also, if you are longer than 10 years but you plan on leaving Japan, you will be able to get a lump sum, but it will not be exactly what you contributed. But that's a subject for a different video. I'm talking today about the NISA and the iDeCo difference, and I just try to demonstrate through my personal experience. One thing I should maybe mention is the money I put inside my iDeCo is actually withdrawn automatically from my bank account, not from the money I have inside my Rakuten Securities account. The money that I contribute inside my NISA, I usually load that money inside my Rakuten Securities account, and then I dispatch the money where I want. If I want to put the money towards the NISA account or towards the taxable trading account. But it is possible to also get the money, the fund directly from your bank account to your Rakuten trading account. To do iDeCo, here are my thoughts. If you are starting and you are under 40, max iDeCo first and then NISA. Time is on your side. If you are 40 to 50, do both, but prioritize NISA, as you might need any cash, or maybe you plan to leave Japan before you are 60. If you are 50 plus like me, prioritize NISA. Then iDeCo if you are sure you won't need any cash in the short time or before you are 60. My own personal setup is currently I'm contributing 15,000 towards my iDeCo, and the rest of any cash I have, I put it to work inside my taxable portfolio and NISA. Now your turn. Are you Kokumin or Kosei Nenkin person? Are you 50 or less than 50? Comment below and let me know if you have any question. I'll try my best to answer it, but remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you how I do my things to give you inspiration maybe, or show you examples how everything works.